Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you the process of installing Server Manager in Windows Server 2012 R2. So for that you need to open the Windows Server Manager. It will automatically start at the startup. So you can see here the Server Manager dashboard. Even if you didn't get it, you can click on this icon near to the start button. Go on the dashboard, click on the two numbers, add roles and features. So after that, click on next options. So here are two options. So click on the first one, role-based or feature-based installations. We are not going to select the remote desktop service installations. So click on next. So here we're going to select the first one, select the server from the server. So click on next. So right here we are going to install the domain services. So select the Active Directory domain services. So here are lots of options. So select the Active Directory domain services and then click on next. So right here, after selecting the domain services, here pop-ups the features options. So simply click on add features. After that, click on next option. So leave it as default. So click on next and click on next again. So right here, check on restart options. Click on yes. So it will automatically restart the system after completion of the installations of this server manager. So click on install. Here installation begins. Wait until the installation completed. So after completion of the installation, restart the system. Right click on the start menu, then click on the shutdown and then restart. So select the one plan options. I'll select the hardware installations unplanned. So click on continue. So after restart of the system, Server Manager will automatically start up. On the dashboard of the Server Manager, you can check the notifications on the flag icons. Click on the promote the services options. So right here you can get three options. Select the third one, add a new forest, because we don't have any new domains and forest. So select the add a new forest. So right here in the domain name, give the website address or the organization's address like mydomain.org or any URL you can give. So I'm giving mydomain.org. So then click on next options. After that you can have these options like Windows Server 2012 R2 or like this. So simply on the section of the password, type the password you want to give to the users, and on the confirm password also. Then click on next option. So simply leave it as default. Click on next. Again click on next. So click on next again. You will be doing next. So right here click on install button. So the installation will be started. Wait until the installation get completed. Completion of the installation, the system will automatically get restarted. After the restart of the system, you will be asked to enter the domain password. I will input the password as system@123. So here will be one pop-up option like your password has expired and must be changed. So click on OK. So right here, enter the new password. I will enter the new password as system@123 with capital letter S at the beginning. It will be like capital SYSTEM@123. So don't get confused on the old password and the new one. So retype the password on the confirm password also. So click on OK. After startup, go to the run and type dnsmgmt.msc for the DNS configuration. Type OK. So right here, you're gonna need to set up the DNS. So for that, click on the reverse lookup zone and right click on it, right click on reverse lookup zone, then click on new zone. After that, click on next. We will be selecting primary zone. Click on next. So right here we will be select the second option. Click on next and again the next one. So right here we're gonna enter the network ID. So for that we need to know the network ID. So for network ID, we're gonna open network connections. So type ncpa.cpl on the run command. Click OK. Network connection windows will be opened. Double click on Ethernet adapter. So then open IPv4. Click on properties. So right here you can see the IP addresses of server. Subnet marks will be automatically given. So in the DNS, change the DNS given to 10.10.10.1 as the IP address of the server. Then click on OK. So close it. Again close it. So type the DNS or the IP address on the network ID 10.10.10. So right here you can see the reverse lookup data. It will be automatically generated after typing network ID. So click on next. Again click on next. So right here three options. So we will be select the first one for the security reason. Click on next. So after that, click on finish. So right here you can see the file. So then right click on the file, then click on new resource record. So right here click on browse options, double click on that file which will be named as win-number. So double click on it. Again double click on the file. So again double click on the domain named folder or file. So right here search for the static timestamp. So on the last there is the static one, so select that file, click OK, again click OK. So right here you can see that file gets selected, close it. So after that, go to the tools option on the dashboard, select active directory, users and computer options. So go to the domain name, click on users. So right here you can see different users which are already created or by default. So right here we're gonna create the users or the computers. So right click on users, click on new, then click on user. So type the first name, last name and user login name. So I'll type the first name my name and last name my surname. So I will type Srijan as the user login name, then click on next. So right here type the password for that user. So right there is a checkbox selected, so it will make the user to change the password at the first login. So leave it as default, then click on next. Then click on finish. So right there you can see the user we just recently created, named as Srijan Dwell. So close it. Connect the user with the domain. It should be in the network, so I'm gonna create a switch in the virtual machine. So go to the setting in the Windows server, so click on the network adapter and go to the LAN segment. Click on LAN segments and click on add button. So I have already created two right here, so I'm gonna create a new one. Click on add button, name it as switch 2 SWITCH 2. After that, click on OK. And then select switch 2 on the LAN segment, then click on OK. Go to the user side and check if it is in the network or not. So right click on the OS, click on setting, then click on the network adapter and again go to the LAN segment and select switch to and then click OK. So right now it is in the network. So log into the users of the Windows. So go to the network connection setting. So double click on the Ethernet. So go to the IPv4 properties. So choose the radio button to use the following IP addresses. Input the IP address on this setup. So we are in the network of 10. So you can give any IP addresses to this user. So I will give 5 and subnet marks will be automatically generated. So in the DNS server, so give it as the first one as 10.10.10.1, which we used in the server side. Click on OK. After that, close the network connection. Then go to the system properties. So right here it is recently in the workgroup ADSD. So click on change setup. Again click on the change options. So right here you can change the computer name and select domain option. So in the domain box, so write the domain name as mydomain.org, which we have written previously. Then click on OK. So right here it requests for the username and password of domain server. So type the username of the domain server and the password. It will provide the permissions to connect the users. So click OK. So here it shows the welcome message. Click on OK. So it shows system need to be restart. Click on OK and click on close. So now click on restart now. The system will restart. After restart of the system, check if the users is in the network or not. So it is in the switch to LAN segment. So it is in the network. Click OK. So right here select other users. So right there type the username that we created earlier and type the password as system@123. Click enter. So right here it shows the message that it should be changed. Click OK. So type the new password. I will type new password as capital SYSTEM @123. I'm using similar types of password but in the modified one with modifications, so it will make me easier to remember. So type the password again in the confirm password and then click enter. So here it is connected to the domain. Click in sign in. So it will prepare for the new user created. So wait for a minute. Let it be prepared. So the new user account is prepared from the domain and it is ready to use from any computers to log in into this account. So now it is into the domain. So now go to the server computer, click on the tools menu, and click on Active Directory users and computers. Select the created users, right click and click on properties. So right here we can maintain the security options. So we can get different options right here. So like you can add descriptions, office numbers, city, zip code, and different. In the account menu, on the account tab, you can see different additional security options. So to make more secure, click on the logon hours. So right here you can select the hours. You can select the hours on which user can log on or user can deny. So blue color shows the user can log on to. So user can log on to the time, and white shows you the users are denied to log on to that user account. So for example, if I want to deny the Sunday, I will select the Sunday time and click on the logon denied. So like this you can deny the logon on the Sunday. So like this we can do on the other days also. So I will be selecting all days as a logon assets. So click on OK and apply it, and then click on OK. So right here we can see different options also, so you can check it. So then click on OK and close all of them. Thank you.